Welcome to another edition of the Economy and Politics Show. Today, Thursday, November 26, 2020, we will bring you conversations on socio-political and economic issues. Today, we're looking at governance at the Nigerian subnational level, which shows the importance of the roles that states are playing in governance. Let's give you an outline of what we'll be discussing today. Lagos and the themes agenda. Akwa Ibom Exco explores improved education. Edo State to increase education budget for 2021 to 20.8 billion naira. And Governor Tambuwal speaks on governance at subnational level at NES 26. We begin first with the fact that the Special Advisor Office of Civic Engagement, Princess Aderemi Adebowale, has stated that the themes agenda of the Lagos State government is the driving force for the development activities of the Sanwo-Olu-led administration. Princess Adebowale stated this while welcoming members of a group of civil society organizations on a courtesy visit to her in Ikeja this week. She added that it is imperative to bring the development pillars outlined in the agenda to the public domain through the robust engagement of the people, particularly the civil society groups and the grassroots. According to her, this will ensure that the citizenry fully understand and support the programs and policies that will drive the socio-economic spectrum of the state, stressing that the government has embarked on numerous programs aimed at achieving a greater Lagos. She averred that the engagement of civil society groups is vital to the implementation process of various programs and policies of the government through their support, and by extension, the support of the team followers. Special Advisor further disclosed that the state government would continue to engage the youth so as to channel their energy to useful ventures, assuring the CSOs of constant synergy with them. The Akwa Ibom State government, as part of its efforts to develop the human capital level in the state, held a State Executive Council special session this week. It was chaired by His Excellency the Governor, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, and also Deputy Governor in attendance, Dr. Moses Ekpo, Secretary of State Government, Chief of Staff, Head of Civil Service, Honorable Commissioners and Special Advisors, all in attendance. The meeting, which focused solely on education, received the 10-year report titled the Akwa Ibom State Education Roadmap, AXA, presented by the chairman of the education think tank, Professor Hilary Nyang. This report contained explicit situation analysis, comprehensive needs assessment, and a strategic action plan. This report accommodated all the levels of education and took cognizance of the current and projected demographics. Furthermore, the status report of the Akwa Ibom State University was presented by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nse Essien. He gave a comprehensive report of the challenges, prospects, and programs of the university. The report of the State of Secondary Education was presented by the Chairman of the State Secondary Education Board, Right Honorable Dr. Ekaite Ebong Okon. She extensively reported on the current situation of infrastructure, personnel, and curriculum of the secondary schools. The State of Primary Education report was presented by the Permanent Secretary of the State Universal Basic Education Board, Mr. Ezekiel Umo. The report focused on the current state of interventions ongoing in 159 schools across the state. The State Executive Council directives show that the Governor, who is the Chairman in Council, has commenced the processes for the employment of 1,000 teachers in the state. Additionally, he directed that the 2019 promotional results for teachers be released immediately. The council also directed that SUBEP must complete the intervention in all the 159 schools by the first quarter of 2021. Education continues to receive a lot of priority from state governments. Apart from Akwa Ibom, Edo State plans to earmark 20.8 billion naira for education in 2021 budget. Governor Godwin Obaseki announced this in a recent engagement. He said the education sector will get 20.8 billion naira to sustain the gains recorded in the sector over the years. This was part of the achievements of the government in the first term. The governor said the government will commit 12.9 billion naira to expanding the Edo Basic Education Sector Transformation, Edo BEST, program to ensure the rollout of the initiative to other sections of the basic education scheme in the state, specifically from Basic 7 to 9. Governor Obaseki noted that investment will be made to ensure the success of the Edo Supporting Teachers to Achieve Results, Edo Star Teaching Fellowship Program, which is a 3-year training and field experience and employment program for teachers and aspiring teachers who would be migrated into the state civil service upon satisfactory performance. According to the governor, taking cognizance of the fact that quality education underpins the development aspirations of Edo State, our targets are to strengthen the education system, and that will not be compromised. In essence, we will be committing 12.9 billion to the Edo Basic Education Sector Transformation, Edo BEST program. This will sustain gains made and ensure the rollout of the program to other sections of the basic education scheme in the state, specifically from basic 7 to 9. Speaking on the vision of Edo State, he said Edo State will continue to work in building a strong and viral economy that has robust human capital. Let's go on further to the Nigeria Economic Summit, just concluded summit, 26th edition. It featured several governors who spoke on developments across subnational and national level. But Governor Tambuwal was among the governors there, Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State. Stakeholders at the recently concluded 26th Nigeria Economic Summit emphasized the need for policies from the federal government and subnational governments to be in sync with foreign investment drive. Policy somersaults and chaotic policy decisions are not doing the country and the economy any good, according to them. For Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State, there have been calls over the country for restructuring. He believed that that concept would be taken holistically, and this is the turning point for the government to make that kind of restructuring. The Sokoto State Governor said, "We are in a position to make Nigeria work, and it's achievable if we have a leadership that's hands-on, that can mobilize the process of bringing together the private sector and provide the framework to building partnerships," which is key for federal and particularly state governments. And that'll be all for this edition of the Economy and Politics Show. You can visit our website www.prochange.com to watch our videos, read our news reports and stories. Send your comments to news@prochange.com on what you think about governance at the subnational level and how you can improve. Till we come your way again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and stay safe.